Hey, everybody, and welcome to this deep dive.
Yeah,
Today, we're going to be talking about love,
Okay.
and specifically the kind of love that lasts
Mm-hmm.
through challenges.
Love that in fears.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I was really struck by this devotion and entry
Okay.
that we're using as a source today.
Okay.
Devotionals are those little
Yeah.
nuggets of inspiration you read every day and
Means
are
that.
meant to reflection and
Right.
applying to your daily life.
Absolutely.
And this one is based on 1 Corinthians 13.7,
Mm-hmm.
which is from the Bible, and
Yeah.
a lot of people call it the love chapter,
Right.
whether they're religious or not.
Sure.
It's a really insightful passage on what love looks like.
I agree.
And so this verse says, love always perseveres.
Interesting.
And that word perseveres, it really stood out to me.
Yeah, I mean, it implies action, right? Like, love isn't just a feeling.
It's a verb.
It's something you do.
Yes.
It's about commitment.
And it's about hanging in there
Absolutely.
when things are hard.
Yeah, when it's not easy.
Right. And the devotional really digs into this.
Okay.
It says love isn't just for the good times.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to stay strong through the storms.
Through the challenges of life.
Exactly. But that's kind of an abstract idea.
Sure.
You know?
It is.
How do we actually do that?
Right. How do we persevere when we're facing those challenges?
In love?
Yeah, what does that look like practically?
That is the question.
It is the million-dollar question.
Right. And I think the love chapter itself gives us some clues.
Okay.
It describes love as patient,
Mm-hmm.
kind, not envious,
Right. Not boastful.
not proud or self-seeking.
Exactly.
Imagine trying to be those things
Yeah.
during an argument
sucks.
or a misunderstanding
Suffer.
or when you're just feeling hurt
Yeah.
or frustrated.
When you just want to react.
Right.
Emotionally.
Yeah, and I was thinking about a time when I was having a conflict with someone,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really tempting to be defensive or even lash out.
Mm-hmm.
But then I remembered this idea
Of love persevering.
of love persevering, and
It changes your perspective.
it changed my whole approach. I had to dig deep for patience and understanding even when it was difficult.
I think that internal shift is so important.
Right.
It's not just about our actions.
Yeah.
It's about changing our mindset. It's like putting on a new pair of glasses
I like that.
that help us see the situation
Yeah.
and the other person with more compassion.
And empathy. And, the devotional has this takeaway prompt
Okay.
that I thought was really powerful.
Interesting.
He says, think about a challenge you're facing.
Mm-hmm.
Choose love and how you handle it. What a simple but profound statement.
It is.
So I want to ask our listeners,
Yeah.
what challenge comes to mind for you?
That's a good question.
And how might choosing love change your approach?
How would it change things?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a conflict with a coworker or a frustration with a family member
Yeah.
or even a personal struggle.
Right.
Imagine facing that challenge with patience.
Instead of irritation.
Yes. And kindness instead of judgment.
It doesn't mean ignoring the problem
Exactly.
or pretending everything's okay.
It's about the energy you bring.
Right. It's an internal shift.
Yes.
And the devotional ends with this prayer.
Okay.
Lord, help me to endure in love through every season.
Amen.
Amen.
And even if you're not religious, I
Yeah.
think there's something universal about that.
Absolutely.
Asking for strength to love consistently,
To keep showing up with an open heart.
even when it's hard.
Yeah. And that's where the persevering comes in.
Exactly.
Love isn't passive.
It's not something that just happens.
It's an active choice.
A choice we make again and again.
Especially when we're tired or frustrated.
Or tempted to give up.
Yes.
When it would be easier to walk away.
Well, this deep dive has really shown me
Yeah.
that love's true test isn't in the easy moments.
Right.
It's in how we navigate the tough ones.
The challenges.
And that's both beautiful and demanding.
It is.
So as we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with a final thought.
Okay.
What would it look like
Mm-hmm.
to actually practice
To really put it into action.
love's perseverance in that challenge you identified?
That's a great question for our listeners.
How would choosing love change your thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
your words,
Your actions.
your actions? That's a question worth pondering.
Definitely.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration of love that endures.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope it's given you some food for thought.
And maybe even a little bit of hope.
Absolutely. Take care, everyone.
Bye.